Hey boys, welcome back to some more Young Guns career mode, taking on the Cowboys in round 2 here. Looks like the Cowboys lost their first game as well as us. Pretty disappointing first round loss. Did we versus the Warriors? I can't even remember. I think it was the Warriors, and it was a pretty scrappy game. And of course, round 2 here, it's gonna be a rainy night at Townsville. So it's not looking too good for us. The Cowboys are going to be tough, and you know our team is based around attacking play. In the wet weather, it could not come off for us. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully things stick. You know, we'll probably just have to play a little bit more patient, I guess we'd call it. But from word go here, Cody Nicarima filling in for Mbai in the starting side, just has been one of our better players, honestly. Comes up with an absolute beauty of a kick for 40-20, and Paulie, somehow Lachlan Coote, a massive hit on the big fella. I don't think in real life that's going to happen too much, but Paulie gets stopped, and Dylan Napier over the line. The Cowboys scramble defense too good. We should have scored at least once here. Anthony Milford, the race up, and he does drive himself over the line, but held up. So the Cowboys under a lot of pressure, but their defense is holding strong as we look to swing it back to the blind side with the little grubber. Not a great kick by Milford, and we do let the Cowboys off the hook slightly. But Tamalolo here does nice work, gets Jack Bird away, and he palms off a couple there. Gets taken down though, so all this opening stanza has been us, but still 0-0. Looking to, you know, post the first points of the game. But a nice little switcher play here, gets Cameron Munster away. Surely going to score, but no, the defense is too strong. The one-on-one tackles. It was such a nice play by Milford. He swung it back to the blind. And right here, we put up the bomb. Watching this back, though, we had so much room out on the blind side. I should just pass it out to the winger. We would have scored, but obviously in the game, I didn't have my headlights on. I had my blinkers just looking straight ahead. But right here, Munster, this time, is going to score. Goes himself, you know. The Cowboys have been holding off and taking the support play. So that time, Munster takes it on himself and scores a nice try. Honestly, our attacking play at the start of this game has been pretty good. Honestly, you know, we haven't played silly, but we're going to get pinged for a forward pass there. I actually replayed that moment a few times to see if it was forward, and from replaying it, I feel like it was flat. I feel like it was directly flat, but you know they've called it forward. We gotta live with it, move on. But a nice little kick there. Valentine Holmes completely missed the ball, but I think it was Offengawi came up with the scraps there, and we did have to force the line dropout, and now we do defend it again, but Zalesniak accidentally steps over the sideline a bit too fancy right there. So the Cowboys get like a third or fourth set in a row. But look at that defense, 0 meters gained. Our defense this game was very strong, just the one-on-one tackles. And that's something I was very wary of to start this season. I thought that our defense would be pretty lacking. I thought a lot of line breaks, but to start this season, I mean, the first game wasn't great, but this game in particular, I mean, it is wet weather, so the Cowboys' attack obviously is struggling a little bit. But second half here, beautiful play, gets it back on the inside here. Zalesniak, that's a great move to put on the fullback. Tamalolo here does nice to draw and pass. Jack Bird turns it back on the inside, and in the wet weather, you know, just a bit of a change of direction, and had the Cowboys just loose footing right there. Just nice play. Picks up the second try of the game. Milford, a pretty tough kick going right to left here. Not a great one for a right footer, but is going to squeeze it into the post there. And so 50 minutes gone, 12-0 up. Pretty confident, honestly pretty confident. This game, I mean, we played so well, but then right here, a bit of individual brilliance by Michael Morgan, just bulldozes over poor old Valentine Holmes, a fullback. You know, just steps around one here, swerves around Tamalolo. And Morgan one-on-one, he's pretty strong. He's actually pretty big in real life, so I wouldn't expect too much there from young Holmes. And the Cowboys right back into this game, you know. Our defense has been so good, but just something like that, a little one-on-one miss, and This right here, Moga, big fella out wide, gets around one player, but thankfully it's last tackle. A pretty decent kick. You would think in the wet weather it'd hold up, but it is going to kick on. So overall, a pretty bad kick, I guess. 7 tackles is always a fairly bad little option. There's a nice ball there. Napa onto Milford, straightens up, just burns them for pace. Lachlan Coote is not going to catch him, and Milford, the go-to man, he's hasn't seen too much of it this game. Obviously, you know, a bit hard to throw it to him in the wet weather, but right there, just got involved up the middle of the field. 56 minutes. A few of the Cowboys boys, Cowboys boys, right, eh? But they were obviously a bit tired, and Milford took full advantage, just streaked away, just made Coote look a little silly at the back there. He was sort of trying to cover the non-existent cover or the backup play, and he just burned different paces. Cowboys do get a chance here, but once again, you know, just the online defense. The online defense has been great. A couple of missed tackles in the second half, but the online defense very good. As Lesniak once again through the gap tries to get it to Offengowie. Unfortunately, no speedster looming up there like a Milford, but Offengowie, still nice to see the forwards backing up like that. As we spread it out to big Corey Oates here down the sideline, tries to barge away from Lachlan Coote, but Lachlan Coote, his defense actually has been very strong as well. He's come up with a lot of big tackles. As this is a great play, I was so happy with this. Milford into the backfield, he's just going to burn them for pace again. Lachlan Coote is not going to catch him, and I was so happy with that play. It just a nice couple of inside passes, and it just opened up the middle of the field for us. And Milford, the speedster, takes full advantage, and he's had a pretty big second half. Like I said, the first half, very quiet. I mean, he didn't have to do too much, a lot of defense, but not too many chances in attack. But this second half, he's just taken control. Cody Nikorima hasn't really had too much to do as well, but he's been very solid as well. Haven't seen too many highlights, but overall he's been good. Right there, just a bit of overconfidence. Valentine Holmes is going to come up with a try saver on Moga. You know, we attacked from the kickoff and we made good ground, but just one too many passes. Should have just taken the tackle. We do give away the penalty. I pretty much just gave it away on purpose, just to reset the line. But right here, we do come with the intercept, but it's dropped straight to Ben Spina. So another 6 tackles, I should say. Who is this? Ray Thompson, our dummy half, tries to get through. And right here, Michael Morgan going for the line. And right here, so stupid. It was funny. Oh, it was funny, dude, because Barcel, he was screwed, dude. I saw how bad his fatigue was, and I really didn't want to lose another player to, like, injury or suspension, so I was trying to get to the interchange menu, but I didn't even see if he scored the try. He was held up, but then on the back of the pressure here, it's going to be a nice little grubber, and just the grubbers, dude, just going all over the shop. The fullback and someone else just completely missed the ball. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on the grubbers. I struggled to pick them up, but obviously wet weather, it's a little bit more difficult. But it should be last play of the game here. Michael Morgan is gonna kick it long. Not a great kick. We probably will get one more play actually. Try to razzle dazzle, throw it around a bit as we do spread it wide. Gets it out to Jack Bird, getting it on to Zalesniak. He's gonna swing it back to the left here. We're going back this way. I thought there was going to be room over here, but apparently the Cowboys just kept a straight line of defense there, so no room to move, but a good first win for the boys. They lost the first round, but this game was pretty emphatic, and Milford undoubtedly man the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.